Chapter 20. I was awoken by a bucket of water splashing all over me. I looked over to see the same awakening for Bradley. We were both tied to chairs. It's also where you get the cover. "Why are you here?" asked a strange voice. The voice was all around us like surround sound, but we couldn't see anyone. "Are you here to take the rest of our hair?" "I'm not here to harm a single hair on your head," I stated. "You can't have our leg hair either," demanded the voice. "I don't want hair. I am in a difficult situation," I started. "We need your help. We're looking for a girl." "You boys are too young for girls," the voice said. "Not for us, for a friend of ours," I said. "Sorry, I'm not a matchmaker. I'm head of the infamous Chinatown Axe Gang." Whoa, what had we gotten ourselves into? We had come face to face, or should I say, face to mysterious voice, with the Axe Gang. Maybe we had taken this helping ping thing too far. I knew I should have trusted my nerd instinct and stayed in my basement where nothing ever happens. Nerds are like groundhogs. If we come out of our basement and see our shadow, well, it's 6 more weeks of living in our mother's basements. "You have tortured my people, and now it's time for revenge," the voice said. "If we could leave me out of this, I would be very happy," Bradley said. "I have nothing to do with this kid, and I have no beef with you or anyone else on this planet." Bradley was starting to panic. I love how when bullies are in trouble, they start to tattletale on all their friends and helpers just to protect themselves. "You're with him, so you're now in as much trouble as he is," the voice said. "So, where should I start? Should I pluck every single hair out of your eyebrows, one by one, then work my way down, or should I start at your toes?" "Okay, I admit it. I did it," Bradley yelled. "I stole bubblegum from a store. I've cheated on every test I've ever taken. My cat, Cookie, didn't run away. I left it in a different neighborhood because I didn't want to clean the litter box anymore. Instead of catching mice during my break at work, I used chopsticks to reconstruct the Leaning Tower of Pisa. I beat Frank up every day at school to get attention, and I enjoy it." "Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. I enjoy it too," I said as I rolled my eyes. "What?" asked the voice. "This kid beats you up every day, and you let him?" I've gotten used to his punching and threatening me. At first it sucked, but now I just wanted a good book to read. "While I'm being pounded," I said. "That settles it then. I'm going to start with you," the voice said. In unison, Bradley and I both said, "Who, me?" "No, you," the voice said. "Me?" we both said. "The one on the right," the now frustrated voice said. "My right? Your right? His right? Whose right? And which way are you facing? Because that would change the direction of the right," I said. "I'm on your left," the voice said. "My left or his left? Because that would change things as well," Bradley said. "And if you're going to pick a side of me to start on, I would prefer that you start on my right, because I like my left side more than my right, although at times my right side is more brilliant than my left," I said. At that moment, quick as lightning, a person bolted out and knocked us both over. "You two are driving me insane with your confusing speaking. So, I'm going to do this world a favor and dispose of you two rats," our now visible captor said, standing over us. The head of the Axe Gang was dressed all in black, including a black mask, so we couldn't see a face. "Hey, I was a rat last Halloween," Bradley said enthusiastically. "Really?" "Because I distinctly remember having my candy sack stolen by a rat, and I yelled, 'You dirty rat!' I was so proud of myself for coming up with that," I said. "Oh, yeah, I remember being called that. It totally hurt my feelings," Bradley said. "Really?" I asked. "No, I was a rat. Rats don't have feelings," Bradley said. And we both started laughing. "You two stop laughing," the head of the Axe Gang said. "I'm sorry. We've had so many good times together and we can't help but have fun," Bradley said. "Give us a break. This is the first time we've bonded," I said. "Okay, I will give you a break," our captor said, reaching down and grabbing me by the shirt and pulling me close. "I'll start by breaking your leg. Then I'll..." "Will what? Why did you stop? Did we win?" Bradley asked. "Do you usually have a moment of silence before you break someone's leg?" I asked. "Where did you get that picture?" the Axe Gang leader asked. I looked down and realized the picture that Quick Draw Joe drew of Ping had fallen out of my pocket and was lying on the ground. "Oh, that old thing? I've had that for a couple hours now," I said. "That's my friend Ping. That's why we're here, to find his girl." "Do you know the girl's name?" the head of the Axe Gang asked. "Actually, I do," I said. "Is the girl's name Gleely?" the person in black asked. "Yeah," I said, surprised. "How do you know that?" "You call him Ping?" "Well, Ping is famous in Chinatown. His story is a modern-day version of Romeo and Juliet. Love brought Lili and Ping together. They were determined to be married, but their parents were against it. Both families hated each other and refused to allow Lili and Ping to marry. Lili's family members are fighters, but Ping's family members are peacemakers who oppose fighting. Ping was desperate to win the heart and respect of Lili's family by learning to fight, but Lili fell in love with his peaceful nature." The head of the Axe Gang paused for a moment, then continued. "She hated the way fighting was changing his life and ruining his serenity. After arguing with Lili about his training, Ping swore to never fight or train to fight again. The two decided to run away and be married. But on his way to his final karate lesson to call it quits, he disappeared, leaving Lili alone. Some say her family took care of him for good. Others say he fled because of the pressure, but I know something bad happened to him." "Wow, that story needed some popcorn," Bradley said. "How do you know so much about Ping and Lili?" I asked. "Like I said, their story is famous in Chinatown. Also, I know because I am Lili." She removed the mask, revealing that she was a girl, but not just any girl. She was Lili. "Oh my goodness, Ping is in love with the head of the Axe Gang," Bradley said. "What Axe Gang?" Lili asked. "Do you see any axes, or even a gang?" I made it up. "So there is no Axe Gang?" I asked. "Well, there is an Axe Gang, and I'm it. I'm the only member. I made the gang up, and every time I fight someone, I leave an axe. Chinatown has really blown this one-woman gang out of proportion. Lily explained. Like I said, my family is full of fighters. Ping and I are opposites. I need his peacefulness to balance me out. When he disappeared, I became the Axe Gang to find who took Ping. Well, you found him. I have Ping. Right now, he's at Ripley's Ice Cream or not, I said. Take me, Lily demanded. I grabbed my toaster, and we headed out. Chapter 21, next time.